Syndrome is something that many, perhaps most people experience in their lives. I've read research saying that somewhere between 70 and 80% of people will have experiences of imposter syndrome. There's a report by the American Psychological Association that says more than 70% of people do. So it's something that's pretty normal. And fundamentally, what it is just that a feeling inside you that you can't do something, that you feel that you're incapable of it, and you're going to get found out, that everyone's going to turn around and go, you have no idea what you're talking about. So it's pretty normal, it's pretty common. Interesting thing is that it tends to be people who are quite driven, who are quite aspirational, who struggle with imposter syndrome more than others, which I think is interesting. It also tends to be people, based on some research I've read, which says that if they've come from a background or a family background of quite high expectations of them, it builds up this sense of that feeling of not being able to deliver, that makes it feel very scary. The thing I will say to myself, and I try and encourage others, is just remember, it's a feeling inside you. It's not a fact. Have I experienced it? Absolutely, on lots of occasions and lots of different ways. It's probably quite difficult to narrow them down to specific moments, but I think they do come from just such, being in a situation and going, well, I'm not sure I know how to deal with this. I think I am going to get found out. I'm not sure I should be here. I'm not sure that I'm as smart as the people around me, and all those sorts of things. And typically, it's usually the moment when you've come outside your comfort zone and you're doing something you're perhaps doing for the first time. Things that I tend to do or I try and encourage my clients and myself to do when that happens. Well, first and foremost, if you get that a sort of wave of imposter syndrome coming over you, in a meeting or at a particular occasion, don't freeze. You've just got to keep going. I think that's the most important thing you can do. I think if it's something that happens to you on a regular basis, maybe take a bit of time out and just look back on and reflect on what you've done in the past. If you need to, do you know what? Write it down to a piece of paper. Give yourself a list. Entrepreneurs are not good at celebrating success. It's a skill, or if it's a particular series of events that you need to be going through, maybe try and teach that to other people. So demonstrate to yourself, demonstrate your skills and your knowledge to yourself and to others to prove that you can do this. Learn more, get more knowledge. If you're not sure, if you're a little bit uncertain, an imposter syndrome can come from being a bit uncertain about the situation. Educate yourself, get knowledge, get skill, get information on what you're doing. I think those are probably some of the key areas that I tend to think about, and I tend to encourage others to think about.